So why should you listen to anyone in particular? Why should you even listen to me? Why should you listen to anyone's advice at all? Well, trust, reputation, experience, decency, objectivity. There's a whole raft of different reasons. There's a lot of reasons to rather not to listen to people. Let's get that right. Rather not to listen to people. That's probably more important, right? That's probably more important. To actually filter out the bullshit, filter out the non-informed, poorly intended, potentially manipulative suggestions that you might get from friends, family, all sorts of people that don't truly have your interests at heart, that aren't questioning of their own considerations. So let's say, for example, there's this idea that you should never listen to anyone that's not in a position that you want to be in. And that's a fucking fair point. That's a fair point. Now, it's probably true to say that lots of people who aren't in the position you're in have advice too. It's advice how maybe not to do things. They might be giving guidance, stuff they should have followed, but you kind of have to think that if they've not followed it, maybe they don't believe the advice. Well, listening to your own advice is the definition of wisdom in some regards, right? It is the definition of wisdom, and it's something which we all should do wholeheartedly. The difference is when people have actually seen stuff through, they've got the experience, and whether they've actually elevated or collapsed, they've done either that journey or they've gone up and then extended, they should probably be listened to. So at least they've touched the rainbow. People who've never touched the rainbow, never even bloody looked at it, should you listen to them? I don't know, I don't think so. It's a bit like going to see someone about health and fitness and they're a mess. That's the thing. If someone's had lots of relationships and they're bad and they've learned from that and they've made a good relationship, they've got both sides. That's probably worthwhile looking at. If they've just been chaotic, they're just expressing their own opinions, well, opinions are like arseholes. Everyone's got one. So this is the thing. Why should you listen to me? I hope to build trust. If you look at my Instagram, that's building trust. That's building a belief in what I do. Because what I do is how I live. The advice I give is the advice I take. The flaws that I actually recognize in me are things that are actually opportunities for growth. And that's going to be demonstrated all there. You ask me a question, I'll tell you the bloody truth. Because if there's a flaw in this, if there's a fracture, you'll see it over time. You'll see it over time. All you need to do is step back and watch me do my thing and see whether I'm actually a real one or not. And that's really, really what you do with a person in any respect. That person builds up a reputation for themselves by interrelated reciprocal relationships. Now, okay, this isn't exactly a reciprocal relationship, but I'm presenting content, I'm hopefully giving value, and maybe, just maybe, that reciprocity will be presented back. And then when you purchase your buy coaching from me, mate, just the fact you're actually looking, is enough. That actually might be only a positive thing. Fantastic, love that. It's good for me, it's good for my soul, it's good for my karma. So that's pretty much it. Consider who you listen to, be careful of that, because there's a lot of arseholes in the world. We've got work to do.